appearances off the bench. He made 9 appearances in total. Only 4 of those were starts. Good to see him get a look in early in the campaign. He had to wait until the second half of last season, match number 16, before eventually making his KAIZER Chiefs debut. There's plenty of experience in this KRUGER United team in terms of the top flight. In fact, there's only 4 players in the 11 who have never tasted this level in South African football. One of them being the goalkeeper, Marcel Zanjino, although he is a full Benin international. He's made almost 30 appearances for the national team. Brandon Peterson had inarguably his best ever campaign in the previous season. He'll be looking to continue from where he left off. Well, it's one of the most intriguing dynamics in football as KAIZER Chiefs get us underway here.
Different start to KAIZER Chiefs there, kicking it out further up the pitch and applying pressure high up.
It's a very fast start. Time passes. And that's what the KAIZER Chiefs fans came to see. There's a real sense of urgency inside the opening couple of minutes here. 2024 as part of Nasruddin Nabi's fairly large entourage, but left cushioned into the path here of Ethan Chislett. That's Bachman. Well, this is the sign of things to come with Luke Bachman getting a start today. Made 6 appearances.
A lot of talk around the ability of Bachman. He would have used last season to settle into Johannesburg and KAIZER Chiefs, and now
match winner in their last pre-season game. Seems like they will be team of Super Sport United as a teenager, just I think 17, 18 years old when he made his top flight debut in 2013. But first ever Tanzanian to play for KAIZER Chiefs, although he hasn't yet played. As ball falls here for Silva. He's got the golden touch. And Chiefs hit the front in the 7th minute.
He's picked up where he left off last season. There was some neat work down the right-hand flank from Bilakazi, stitching together great passes and movement. It's the tall man up front, the Silva, that opens his accounts in the Betway premiership. With a goal inside the first 10 minutes for KAIZER Chiefs. Nice patient play here, a lot of movement there. There's the 1-2 from Bilakazi. A bit of a nudge from Sidat. Fortuitous falling into the path of Silva, and he makes no mistake there, giving KAIZER Chiefs the lead.
They did it very early in what was their opener in the previous campaign. Mr. Bilan Mabo is on the bench after Le Trottier. Many people might think perhaps Paul Donaldson falls into that category.
Keep it at home.
Now Bachman does. Silva's been relentless in harrying the opposition backline whenever they do get on the ball, making it very, very tricky to find.
Then try and get into that final third. They haven't barely troubled or entered that final third of KAIZER Chiefs.
Happy with Morten. So 3 goals in 19 appearances.
He's on the bench.
First. Bachman. Still Bachman, he's forced the corner. A final touch coming, having spent 5 previous campaigns at JDR. That's something from the training promote during their first appearance in the top flights. It actually helps us delivered. Another of those that has plenty of experience at this level, is actually very, very familiar with this venue as Rick Rossler turns it behind. This did not having spent. This is where he's most dangerous. On set piece duties, put it towards the back post. It's a wicked delivery that's caused Malachi down the line. What upended right in front.
But do they have that bite this season to finish games off?
Can they deliver the ball there? They have, and so that's lead overturned. So lovely bit of skill from Luke Bachman, and then the pass flung out. Plenty of space. Bunyane always available. lost to Elche out in Spain as Silva. What he had intended, right, and turned it really well there, does Vilakazi. Setting it up for Ndlovu, and out on his standing leg, not his best. It's a little loose from Ndlovu. Now Kunika, 0-0. Amazulu getting the better of Stellenbosch, who are playing their home game in Amazulu's territory in KZN, and then Orlando Pirates cantering past. That's a good challenge. It's not KRUGER for Twyla. And that's a little flick there, not bad. Want to improvise in the box, but he's picking for Makubela. Probably hasn't got on the ball as much as he would have liked. Player who joined, haven't hesitated in tossing this one back into play. And now, got him almost located on the edge of the area, and here comes Peterson to Ronaldo Lena this season as well.
They're both goalkeepers who are in with us.
Their third place finish, considering that they were behind, and yes, significantly behind as that one goes over. But they were behind the Champions League winners.
Yeah, and you make a valid point there. I think Orlando
have made their opportunity count as Bartman. Now an opportunity for Mapoto, was set on his way to match. Makubela turns and fires that moment. That's centre half. But now, focus on the other end of the field where Bartman has brilliantly located Mfuna Vilakazi on the edge of the area. Is unfortunately not able to control the ball. Getting it to come down again. Vilakazi trying to sneak it. A strong running here from Munyane. Legally dispossessed by Makubela. Him out of the squad entirely today is Ethan Chislett. It's getting away there from Malachi, who was forced to foul him. Now, like the position of this free kick, gives him Chislett, leaving it. Vilakazi's put it into a great area, but Tantino was brave and claims.
Yeah, needed the goalkeeper to be brave there.
Chislett wanted to play early.
Does take some adapting.
Indicating that he wants them to move it around a little more. To compete for, and he's doing well here. Up against Marvio, eventually gets bends it towards goal. Straight down the throat to the goal. Quickly released. Matima has been upended rather violently by Ndlovu. Laid off. And it's fallen quite kindly back for him. Oh! Gets to Ndlovu! Announcing his return to the top flights. With the side that he dragged to the title last season.
And God, that's the first time the defender got it through to the striker. That is what coach Abraham Mongoya was asking for. Unlocked that midfield, made the forward pass. And Ndlovu is the one that unlocked it. Second time round.
Long ball, they know they can profit off the second ball. Brilliant hold-up play, running, scoring 2 goals in each of those games. After they got through a fairly barren spell, in fact. That was Da Silva early on, and Ndlovu later on in the first half. It's been highly entertaining. It's one man with age very much on his side, 22-year-olds, and never had started the match.
And he'll come in the same position as
all taken out of the air by Munyane. Showed far too much of it. Lovely first time pass from Bartman. Chislett. Duba seemingly indicated that he was 8 over the course of the entire 45 minutes, and he only made 1 pop. That's Bartman. On that note, I must say, KAIZER Jr. very coy in the tunnel when I bumped into him. It's a nice ball from Frosler to find Chislett, who's immediately trying to. So this is good. Now to Sidat, and his deflected cross. Frosler, Chislett, and Duba. Well, Ethan Chislett has remained down following that challenge, and Mutagasa has called play back.
Got up their sleeve this time.
Chislett can't bend the ball past now, but struck. Let's work some space. Hanging up here for Monyane to attack. Seasons. Chislett. Monyane drills it in first time. Frosler drives it towards goal. Turns it in. The substitutes well positioned to profit from that parry. Well, the pressure had been building over the last few minutes, and KAIZER Chiefs get their reward.
They're one of the easier goals he'll score, one to their Duba. But it's all about the position that he took up in the box, the anticipation.
15 minutes of the second half have already had as many shots as they had in the first half. An away match, they've only lost twice. There was to Royal AM back in 2022, and prior to that, a chance to reply. Now this is Moreno. Oh, this is Ndlovu. Still Ndlovu. It's triple. Wow. So 30,000 rand. Now those big long strides gets there first. And Monyane reaches to birth this domination into a cushion. Just upon it. Duban! Shot for a second! And it's in! Wandile Duba has come off the bench and has netted twice in 20 minutes.
And that was an excellent phase of play there. An extended spell of possession. And as you've asked the question, can they turn it into something? That's exactly what they've done. It was Monyane with the decisive pass. It was Mabua that picked it up in the midfield. And eventually Duba at the end of that one. Two substitutes acknowledging and contribution. It's his second of the game. And that pass from Monyane.
Well, they've had to Batman. The wind is in their sails. Batman shakes off it. They might have to risk conceding again. And Batman forces his way past. And they make something happen from the flank. It's not the best cross in. Skipper once more from his teammates. Limit. Batman is it. And steals it away from him. Here's Ethan Chislett. Has a couple of options with him, and he's hauled down by the fullback just outside the area. First book. Their sporting director lost a couple of ways there. Now this is looking promising. Ball getting against Duba. Straight off the ball here, and this will be a free kick for KRUGER United. Great area. A goal here, and suddenly the complexion of this game changes drastically. Sidat! Peterson equal to the efforts.